Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be why your ex is cold and distant. Got an email here from a viewer. And he says, "Hey Corey, first off, you're the man. Why don't you have your own talk show yet? You could save 99% of these relationships." Well, I do have my own talk show. It's on YouTube. You look at it that way. I mean, there's 800 million monthly unique visitors from all over the world that are watching YouTube videos every month. That's bigger than any network out there. So I'm quite happy with the results I'm getting on YouTube. But thanks for asking. He says, "But I have a problem here, and it's left me confused. An ex of mine, we dated for almost 3 years. We broke up about 4 months ago. See, something about this girl, something about this just didn't seem right, and we'd spent the whole week together. And then out of the blue, she ends the relationship. She became distant and cold, but at the same time, she would stalk my social network pages. So time goes by, not really hearing, and I wasn't going to chase her. And then I start hearing from her, and she would be hot for about 2 days and then get cold again. Well, last week, I get a random call from her, and I didn't answer. She texted after I didn't answer saying, 'Call me, please,' and I didn't. In my mind, I said if she calls me again tomorrow, I'll answer because I know it has to be something. And she called me the next day, and I answered, and all she said was, 'I miss you.' Then we texted for a little, and she kept the conversation going, but I ended it before I fell into some kind of trap. So the next 3 days, she was initiating contact first, like everything was okay, and she would randomly say, 'I've been thinking about you a lot lately,' or 'I still love you,' but after that she got cold again. I've heard from at least one of her family members how she told them how she misses me, and they said she looks sad, and a couple of her friends say she's talking about me. But the problem is, why is she hot for me and then back to being cold and distant? I really love this girl and am looking to work things out, so how can I get her to want me like I want her?" Well, here's the thing. You haven't really been paying attention, because the fact that she reaches out to you and she calls you and she tells you that she's been missing you and thinking about you, why haven't you asked her to do something? So when a girl says that, it's like I was thinking, he's like, "Yeah, I've been thinking about you too, baby. I want to see you. When are you free to get together?" Let her tell you, and then just say, "Hey, why don't you grab a bottle of wine and come on over to my place Thursday night for dinner, say 8 o'clock. And she says, "Great." And just tell her wear something comfortable and sexy, and I'll see you Thursday at 8, and you can pick out the wine. And then she'll show up, and you'll have the food and stuff, and so you can make dinner together and talk and catch up and have fun while you're cooking together and kiss a little, and because obviously she's wound you up, or she's wound up, and she's built sexual tension, but when she calls you, you're like a cold fish to her. You don't really do anything. It's almost as if you're waiting for her to make all the plans and to ask you to do something. But you're just simply not taking advantage of the opportunities. And I see this all the time. Like when a girl reaches out to you, it's her way of saying, "My interest in you has gone up, and I'm hoping you'll arrange a time for us to get together." A woman's not going to do everything in the relationship. They don't want the control. They don't want to control the direction of the relationship. They want you as the man to do that. They want you to take the initiative to arrange a date and arrange some plans, arrange time for the two of you to get together so you can hang out. Obviously, eventually, ideally having her come over to your place because if you broke up with her, it'd be great to just spend time together again and let her talk. Make sure she's doing 78% of the talking by asking her questions and getting her to talk about everything. And she'll probably be telling you how she's been thinking about getting back together and she misses you and this is that and that. And you just say, "Baby, I miss you too. And I think you just need to get it over with and fucking bring those gorgeous lips over here and kiss me right now." And just say that to her and make out with her and then move over to the couch and then eventually move on into the bedroom and then have great makeup sex. And she'll either spend the night or she'll leave, and then when she calls you next, just arrange another date like that to get together. Maybe the next time you take her to dinner somewhere, or you go to a sports bar and you throw darts, or you play pool, or you go to some place and hang out on the beach and sip margaritas by the pool or by the ocean or by the lake. Do something that you can do that's fun together, a new place. Don't do the same thing over and over again. But at least for the first thing, I'd say have her come over to your place where you can talk and chat and catch up, and then she can spill her guts it's like playing a game of poker. By you asking the questions, you get her to reveal all of her cards first so you know where she stands. And just assume when a girl is texting you and she's reaching out to you, it's because deep down she wants you to arrange an opportunity for sex to happen, which also is known as a date. So just do it. It's really simple. And the problem is that you're not doing anything when she calls. And the reason she gets cold is she tells you that she's thinking about you and these things, and then you don't respond, or you kind of ignore her, or you're not really paying attention. And so she's telling you these things and you act like you don't care about her because you're holding back, and you've held back enough to where she's initiating contact, because when a girl dumps you, it's like all you can really do is walk away and just say, hey, give me a call if you change your mind. And then obviously as time's gone by, she's probably dated a few other guys that have turned out to be douchebags, and then she's thinking about you. I mean, you were together for several years, and because of that, she feels more of an emotional bond and connection to you. Any woman would when she spends that amount of time with a guy previously. So it's really simple, dude. You're overcomplicating things, and for the most part, you're not doing anything when she calls and texts you. So take advantage of those opportunities to arrange a definite date for her to come over to your place. And when she does, make dinner together, seduce her, and just have a great time. Rinse, recycle, repeat. Let her continue to reach out to you, because she's already doing it this way. And so if you're going to be getting back together and she's going to be calling you and texting you constantly, there's no need for you to reach out to her and text her or call her. Because most of the time, since she's texting and calling you so much, you're just simply responding to one of her previous messages. And when you do, you just say, hey, baby, it's great to hear from you. I miss you. I want to see you. When are you free to get together? And then arrange the next date and then get off the phone. The phone is for arranging dates to get together, not giving out information or chit-chatting or all this nonsense. The only way you can cause her to fall back in love with you is by spending time together in person and seducing her over and over and over. And if you do everything right over the course of a couple of months, she'll be back in love with you, and she'll want to be back together, and she'll bring all this stuff up. Don't worry about relationships or getting back together again or any of that stuff. Let her bring up those subjects. Your job as a man is just focus on creating a fun-filled romantic opportunity for sex to happen. And then rinse, recycle, and repeat. So if you have a question you want to ask me, or a topic you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website and click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, go to my website, and on the right-hand side column, underneath the email sign-up box, is a box that has a link that will take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page. Once you get to the download page for my book, on the right-hand side of the download page is a button you can click to download a free e-reader app for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer if you don't have a Kindle device already. It only takes a matter of seconds to download and install the app and complete the purchase of my book. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these videos and articles on my website, you could show your appreciation by going to my website, and on the Wibia toolbar, which will be at the bottom of your screen, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.